Hey guys, how's it going? Spinosaurus the King here. I'm here with a very, very special guest. He has almost 16,000 followers on Instagram. Go ahead, man. Introduce yourself.
What up, everyone? It's your boy, JurassicLizard16.
Yep, I've been wanting to do a video with him for the longest time, but since he's very busy, it's hard to get a hold of this guy, so this is going to be a real treat to have him in a video for a change. And of course, I got my Spino buddy on my YouTube team, Beaky Go Crazy. Say hi, broski.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. So, anyways, in today's video, we're going to be talking about, predator versus prey and realistic fights in Jurassic Dominion. So this is basically fights that actually happen in real life, and we're going to talk about like what fights we want to see in Jurassic Dominion that actually happen in real life. So, JurassicLizard16, would you like to start telling us what you'd like to see?
Sure thing. Now, the very first fight I want to see in Jurassic World Dominion is Allosaurus versus Stegosaurus. Because, let's be real, they have been predator and prey naturals ever since the Jurassic period started. It'd be really sick to see Allo face off against the tail-spiked herbivore, pretty much. As long as Allo wins, but if Allo ends up being the loser, oh boy, I'd be really pissed about that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be kind of sad, but I'm sure they would make Allosaurus win if they did fight, I'm assuming, or they would just kind of do it like Battle of Big Rock, where the Allosaurus is about to kill one off, but then another one comes in to scare it off. Maybe something like that could work too.
I do not want that to happen again. It's about time for Allo to earn her meal.
I feel you. Anyways, yeah, I agree with that. So another fight I really want to see. My top two I'm going to go with is Spinosaurus versus the Carcharodontosaurus, and also the Allosaurus versus Ceratosaurus. I think those would be two really, really good fights in Jurassic Dominion, and I personally would love to see them, because like Ceratosaurus would put up a good fight to the Allosaurus, due to the horn nose. It's kind of close to the same size. It's smart, and we all know they actually fought in real life. So I think that would be a really cool fight, don't you think?
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, bro. All right, Beaky, do you want to tell us some things you want to see in Dominion for realistic fights?
Realistically, I'm gonna just go off of what y'all said. I really would like to see an Allosaurus versus Stegosaurus, giving the Allosaurus and the Stegosaurus more screen time than they have usually, received in the past. Like, we barely really got to see anything of them in Lost World, so you might as well give them a whole fight to go off of, and of course having the Allosaurus win. It really doesn't matter to me. It's just I want to see them go at it.
Yeah, same. I mean, for that fight, it doesn't really matter to me either, but if I had to choose, I really would rather see Allosaurus win, just because, it's a more popular dinosaur.
Right.
But another fight that'd be kind of cool is if we see Allosaurus taking on a Saurophagonix, or Saurophagonix even fighting Stegosaurus. That could be a really cool fight I'd love to see as well,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Even though it'd be unlikely for Sauro to all of a sudden show up, since it practically never showed up in the franchise at all before.
Yeah,
right,
true.
you're right about that one, because it's
That's true.
Even though we want the Carcharodontosaurus to come out of nowhere to fight the Spino, at the same time, it's like we've never seen these dinosaurs in a Jurassic Park, movie. So,
But yeah, anyways, I do agree with that fight. Allosaurus and Stegosaurus, or just something to do with some sort of Allosaurus fighting a Stegosaurus, is definitely something I'd like to see in the franchise. And another cool fight is we never really seen, I know the Indominus Rex fought the Apatosaurus, but we didn't get to see it on screen. Wouldn't you guys want to see an Allosaurus fighting, even a pack of Allosaurus is fighting a Brachiosaurus, or a pack of Allosaurus is fighting Diplodocus? Because those fights actually happened in real life. It'd be really cool to see that happen.
to be honest, it wouldn't even be a fight. It'd be more of just like a takedown.
Probably, yeah. I mean, if it's a pack of them, then yeah. But it wouldn't be easy for them to take down, the Brachiosaurus or Diplodocus. If there's only, let's say there's 2-3 Allos, then that's going to be a hard fight for them, just due to how big these long necks are,
Yeah, right.
Well, as far as I know, the last time I saw Allo facing off against sauropods was around the time I watched Jurassic Fight Club, and I gotta say, that battle between two Allosaurus against the Camarasaurus, brutal as heck.
Yeah, definitely. And plus, it would be kind of cool if we can see that, fight in Jurassic Dominion for sure. And what other good fights could we see?
Thanks.
What else would be good? Oh, even seeing a Giganotosaurus pack taking on an Argentinosaurus, that's something I'd like to see too. That'd be pretty cool.
Though, kinda unlikely considering Argentinosaurus also never appeared in any of the films.
That's true. The only reason why I'm coming up with these different suggestions, because don't forget, people all over the world now have their own ability to make dinosaurs because genetic powers have been unleashed. People can go find DNA and clone them, so it's not just it's not just Engine and Bison anymore making dinosaurs. That's why I'm thinking that we may see dinosaurs that were not Engine or Bison's list.
Also, one of the producers confirmed this will not be the last Jurassic World movie.
Yep, that is confirmed. I know Vicky is upset with that because he's like, let this franchise die!
Bro, let the franchise die. There's only so many. There's only so long.
I feel like
it's only 6!
Yeah, it's like literally like 6. You can't continue to make the same mistake over and over again.
I feel you, but like the only way I feel like they should continue, I get what you mean, but like here's my thought on this: if they're gonna continue after Jurassic World Dominion, if they're gonna make any more sequels after that, they gotta make sure it's a new story because if they just keep showing like dinosaurs running all over the place, it's gonna get old. Like if they wanted, it'd be cool. What if they actually took my ideas and then eventually brought them to real life? That would be I doubt it would happen because I keep trying to reach out to Cauan, and Cauan, if you're watching this video, I really think you should take me, BK, and my few friends to be in the a future Jurassic because we have the best ideas, and Jurassic Lizard can come along with us too. If you're watching this video, I know you are, but if you are, please take us into consideration. Don't you guys agree?
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I see if they do continue with the Jurassic World franchise, the only way I see this going like the rise and return of the Apes franchise,
Yeah.
It's basically like, oh, they've escaped now. Okay, now we get the movie where we see them coexisting. Now we get another movie where they're at war with each other. Now we get another movie with them winning the war and getting their own land. Like,
yeah. Well, I feel like that. I don't think that would happen though, because the thing is, Cauan confirmed that as long as this franchise goes, we're not going to see a Jurassic War, and I'm happy for that. I wouldn't want to see it just a whole movie dinosaurs fighting. That would get boring. Don't you agree, guys, or no?
That's the only, even though that's literally the only possible way that they can. That's the only
I'll do a quick correction on you on that. That's actually not the case because they could do prequels and they could do a film on Site C.
True.
So if they do just imagine they could do a prequel to Jurassic Park. They could do a prequel to Jurassic World. They even do a prequel to Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which is Survival of the Fittest, because that would be a really good prequel idea. Just imagine seeing our series come to live action. That would be really good.
But for real, I don't know about any Jurassic Park movies that involve dinosaurs having guns or have dinosaurs
Definitely
have
not.
human brains.
That
is a terrible idea.
Yeah, even BK, you're even against that, right? There's something all three of us
No,
are.
that's not happening. Yeah, what I'm talking when I say the dinosaurs living in but humans trying to take back that land, or that part of it, the land that they need or want or something.
Well, yeah, I agree.
Like
if they keep doing movies that are on the mainland, it's the only way they can do it is like Planet of the Apes. So my suggestion is if they're gonna make any more sequels after this, they could make a movie about Site C maybe, because we've never seen a Site C in a movie. So either a Site C or prequels. That's the only way I can see this franchise going after Dominion.
That's the only way that makes
Because
sense.
if they keep doing sequels and even show hybrids on the mainland, it's gonna get boring in that kind of way. What kind of story are they gonna do with dinosaurs coexisting? We're seeing that in Dominion already. So after Dominion, I don't know how they're gonna do sequels unless they do another island. Like a different island, or even returning to Isla Sorna, which would be kind of cool because we haven't seen that island for a long time.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that, Jurassic Lizard?
Okay, I'm going to be honest here. I actually would like to see Site C in the movie for once because we practically don't know much about that island besides what Jurassic World Evolution says.
Yeah.
And who knows? There might be new dinosaur species on that island.
You see, that's the other point. I think
I've confirmed there will be new species, both accurate and inaccurate, in Dominion.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that. And the thing is, for Jurassic World Dominion, that is cool. We're seeing realistic dinosaurs and all that. But I'm also hoping if they do another movie after Dominion, if we see Site C, I think on Site C we should either see only new breeds of dinosaurs and maybe a couple other returning, because Site C is a whole different island with different breeds that we haven't seen before, right?
Honestly, I would love to see that.
Yeah, I'd love
It'd
to
be
see that.
phenomenal.
Definitely. I'd love to see new species on, Site C for sure. That would be really, really cool.
Also, one more fight I would love to see in Dominion is Rexy versus a Triceratops. Because let's be real, T-Rex fighting a Triceratops, one of the most epic dino battles ever.
Well, they did fight in real life, so I definitely would like to see a Tyrannosaurus Rex fighting a Triceratops. However, I mean, the only reason why I think Rexy versus Triceratops would be fair now, because we all know Rexy is oversized in the franchise, but the Triceratops is not. However, the fight can still be fair. You want to know why? I'll let you take a guess before I correct you. Take a guess why it would be fair now.
Cause he old as hell.
Yup. Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, bro, let her die.
Well, she's old, so I mean, I think Rexy versus a young, not an old, but a young full-grown Triceratops would be a very, very fair fight for the Triceratops because Rexy's old. However, if it was Rexy in her prime versus a Triceratops, let's be realistic, that would not be a fight. Rexy would straight up kill it. Because we all know
Poor
Rexy.
little three-horn.
However, if they showed an accurate T-Rex fighting a Triceratops, oh man, that'd be a bloody fight. Because we do know that Triceratops, it has the capability of, putting up to, or even possibly killing a T-Rex. And we also know, I think T-Rex versus Triceratops is a 50-50 fight for both of them,
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Allosaurus and Stegosaurus, 50-50.
And for real, people have been asking for years for Jurassic World to actually be as dark as the novels.
Yep. And plus, in Jurassic World Dominion, the other thing we all want to see is a fully grown 7 meter to 2 meter tall Dilophosaurus. We don't want to see it if they I know we're gonna see more accurate dinosaurs in Jurassic World Dominion, which is awesome. But if they want to keep the frill and the venom on the Dilophosaurus, that's fine. But at least make it accurate size. Don't make it 2 meters long like it was in Jurassic Park.
It's about damn time for Spitter to come back and be a full-fledged adult.
True. Now, I bet you both agree with me on this. I know BK will for sure. We definitely don't want to see Spinosaurus looking like a duck in Dominion because, no, that's the worst design.
Duck Spino lame.
Yeah. And plus, in real life, maybe Spinosaurus didn't look exactly like it did in JP3, but I know for a fact it didn't have legs that were 1 feet long. Because how can that support a 20-ton, 18-meter-long animal? Don't you guys agree with me?
That's why they went with the four-legged theory, but we all know its legs aren't strong enough to support it.
Yeah, exactly. If Spinosaurus is going to come back, they got to keep it bipedal and, big and strong. I don't want to see it looking like a duck. That's just going to ruin the movie. And I'm happy you both agree with me on that, too.
I definitely agree, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, if Spinosaurus does come back, I don't know if it will come back. It's kind of a 50-50 at this point. But if it does come back, I want to see it in the original design fully grown, and a lot of other people do as well.
It's possible we will see Spino come back. Cauan has teased us with a skeleton and some concept art that Spino was supposed to fight Rexy in Fallen Kingdom.
That's true. Now, I wasn't happy with Rexy, fighting about to fight Spino in Fallen Kingdom, but at least we know for a fact if Spinosaurus did appear in the movie, it would be bipedal due to the concept art. So that's a good sign.
If it did actually happen, you'll be pissed.
But still, if we saw it, I'd be mad because, Rexy would kill Spino and I would not be happy with that. So maybe it was best that they changed it to Carno getting killed by Rexy than Spino. BK, would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Seeing Carno die was sad, but it would be more aggravating if we just see Spinosaurus getting killed by Rexy,
If it wasn't Allo, I'd never watch Fallen Kingdom ever again.
Exactly. Well, thank God it wasn't. Here's the other thing we all hope in Dominion. We don't want to see Rexy, killing off the new species. That's for sure.
We don't know she's the queen, so please just stop showing her roughly majestic power. We get it. She's the queen.
Now, if we're gonna talk about guys, let's all talk about our top 4 realistic fights we want to see in Dominion. For me, it's Spinosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus, Allosaurus and Stegosaurus. Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus, and then for the last one, I'm gonna go with probably Suchomimus and Sarcosuchus.
My list, basically almost everything you have except I placed the Sucho and Berry fight with T-Rex versus Triceratops.
Nice. That'd probably be my 5th choice. Speaking, how about yours?
I'm gonna go with the same list as JurassicLizard on that one.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, cool. So we did all that. Now what else can we talk about for realistic fights? We can kind of talk about maybe how the fights would play out. Like, maybe if Allosaurus was obviously fighting a Stegosaurus, we'd see, like, obviously a hungry Allosaurus going after a Stegosaurus, and it would charge the Stegosaurus, then maybe the Stegosaurus would try swiping it a few times. This is a scenario if the Allosaurus won. The Allosaurus would end up dodging its spikes that would kill it, and then the Allosaurus would get its its long arms and start swiping it towards the neck, and then getting its jaws towards the neck. Then the fight would probably be over. Something like that if the Allosaurus wins.
One little scenario I would like to see in a fight is Allo actually biting on the Stego spike tail, ripping it off.
Okay, that actually would be cool. If we see the Allosaurus, when the Stegosaurus tries to swipe it, the Allosaurus catches its spikes and bites the spikes off. That would be pretty cool. Because we do know Stegosaurus is nothing without its spike tail. It's harmless. Well, it's a big dinosaur.
And it's practically got a walnut brain.
Yep, that's true. And Allosaurus is one of the smartest carnivores. It's not the smartest, but it's one of the smartest.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, another fight that'd be cool. What if we saw Rexy taking on the Ankylosaurus? That would be cool too. And plus, it would be a fair fight for the Ankylosaurus because, like we all said, Rexy's old as fuck. Like BK says, right, BK?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it would be a fair fight because Rexy's old. But if Rexy was young, that would probably not be a fair fight due to Rexy being oversized. Definitely.
Yep.
What else can we add to this video? We talked. If Spinosaurus and Carcharodontosaurus fight, maybe the Carcharodontosaurus would come down to like a lake or river to get a drink. The Spinosaurus would see it's on its territory and then basically attack it. Something like that, maybe. Then they would fight.
And we all know who the winner's gonna be in the end.
Oh, of course, that's not even a question. It would be a good fight, but Spinosaurus would definitely win. No questions asked.
Yes.
Yep. And then for the other one, Allosaurus.
No pun intended.
Then maybe if Allosaurus, the only way I see Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus fighting is maybe they're either fighting over food or they're fighting over territory, something like that.
Those are the most likely choices.
Yep, definitely, and it would make it feel realistic too. Because sometimes in this franchise, I feel like dinosaurs are fighting each other for no reason. Like the T-Rex and JP3 fighting the Spinosaurus, I kind of felt like that was for no reason. They didn't I don't know why they fought, to be honest.
I think it's honestly more reason two apex predators encountering each other, and
probably
since
fighting to see
one of them is not happy with another being in their territory, they duke it out.
Bro, that's probably just territory, to be honest. You're right. And then of course Blue was fighting the Indoraptor.
We can all agree that fight, it's pretty cool.
True.
Short but cool.
Actually, you know what else? Let's talk about the fights that actually happened in the franchise, then let's talk about actually why they happened. So, here's the one fight that didn't make sense. In the first movie, it's kind of like Rex is a superhero and just killed those raptors, which is very unrealistic, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool, but it's very unrealistic.
I don't find it unrealistic at all. I mean, for all we know.
But I don't know if that would actually happen. I don't think a T-Rex would go up to, I don't think a T-Rex would save someone in real life. I kind of doubt it. No?
No, it wouldn't happen.
Yeah. However,
I'm pretty sure it's more on predator instincts. Rexy is practically.
However, JP3 would probably be realistic if it happened in real life because they'd probably fight over territory. Like Spinosaurus and T-Rex never did encounter each other because they didn't live in the same habitat. But if they did and they're on each other's territory, they probably would fight for territory.
Definitely.
And then in Jurassic World, the Indominus Rex was just fighting Rexy because she wants to kill everything. We know that.
Rexy was having none of that.
Yep.
You are a false dinosaur.
True. And then also, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, Indominus Rex, like I said, just killed the Ankylosaurus for fun. And then the Spinosaurus killed the T-Rex to protect itself and its territory. And then what else? In Fallen Kingdom, the Carnotaurus attacked the Sinoceratops because it was hungry, I'm guessing. Like, that was pure, it was just hungry, I'm pretty sure. It must have been.
Yep.
And then Blue was fighting the Indoraptor just to basically protect Owen, and that's the only reason why. I'm pretty sure. And then the Allosaurus was fighting the Nasuceratops and the humans because it was hungry, like no tomorrow.
I'm surprised you didn't eat that little laid-off chicken on the floor.
That's true. But yeah, guys, I think we added pretty much everything to this video. No, I think we covered pretty much everything. Like,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
all cut and clear.
Alright, this was awesome. Anyways, it was great to have you in a video for finally Jurassic Lizard 16, for sure.
Thank you so much for inviting me, bro. I'm always open, or mostly when I tell you, I'll be ready for the next video.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before I end this video, I'd like to thank my YouTube team, Patrik, Cauan, my 2D animator, Maty, Recret, my intro maker and 3D animator, David Church, my director, Beaky Go Crazy, my spinal buddy, Allosaurus Boy, my comedian, James Macdonald, my YouTube reactor, Anthony Ellis, my drawer, and my real life friend, Jack. Guys, if you all enjoy my content, I appreciate if you all can like, comment, share, rate, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my team's YouTube channels as well. The link to their channels YouTube is below, and their Instagram is also below. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Have a nice day, everyone.